räägime maailma ühe absoluutselt tuntuma pokkerimängija Tony G endaga, kes osales samuti Pokerstars Baltic Festivalil. Ja esimese küsimusega kohe tema juurde lähemegi. Tony, you fell down pretty soon this morning. What the hell happened?
I had 2 aces and, you know, there was an ace on the board as well, so it was an unfortunate situation.
Okay.
It's just life, you know.
Oh, that's poker.
That's poker, that's right. It's life too.
Tony, you've been playing actually. You have won, for example, the table where there's more than $3 million in it. Yeah. How do you motivate yourself to play in tournaments like this with a buy-in with $1,000? €1,000 or something.
It's very hard. It's very hard, you know. It's like it's not easy, you know, to be honest. But you know, I just came and played. I mean, you know, I'm not trying to think about the prize money or the players. In fact, the poker, the standard, the quality, it's unbelievable. You know, Estonia is like in everything. They're just so good. It's the truth, you know. I mean, I back a lot of Estonian players myself, and you know, they're very good players.
Okay, and there we go. You have been actually monitored. You have the Estonian poker situation. You have been helping our players. You have invested already in Estonian poker, in creating the poker site, Poker News Estonia, etc. What do you think about the state of the game in Estonia right now?
Well, it's positive. There's been some regulation. It's unclear. The guidelines of the regulation is still unclear. I'm very interested to acquire a license in Estonia.
Okay.
So I'm here, I'm meeting with lawyers, and I mean, I'm going to be pushing very strongly and perhaps even looking at every legal way to get a license and making poker available to everybody in Estonia and providing some competition to, if it looks just like the Olympic will get the only license.
Okay.
I'd like to also be in there with a shot to see if we can get a license for other people like Pokerstars and Tony G Poker and Poker News. I mean, we're all interested to have a license, so we wanted a playing level, you know. Everybody should have a chance to acquire a license and provide poker.
Okay, but personally why do you do it? Why do you investing so much of yourself, your time, your money into poker in, well, faraway countries like Baltics, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania?
Well, I'm a Balt myself, you know. I'm born on these lands and I think we're all the same. So in that way, I don't invest just in poker, and I do a lot of websites and internet development. And I have a lot of operations in Lithuania, so Estonia is like, you know, one of my best friends, Marek Kolk, is here, and I know him well, and other kids that, you know, that are younger that are coming up. So there's so much talent here. It's a great country, and I think poker is a sport. It's a hobby to me as well. So, and you know, I make a little bit of money out of it as well at the end of the day. So it makes sense to keep investing.
How it is today with your, I mean, time managing and poker? Is it? Are you going more into the business side of the poker, or you still consider yourself as a player?
I would say I'm more in the business side, and poker is just a hobby. And that's what I recommend to everyone. I think that the young Estonian kids coming up, they should really make sure that their life is in order, they're very stable, and then play poker as a hobby. And if that works out, progress to the next level slowly. But you know, I'm already getting close to 40, so I'm not like a young kid that's coming up. You know, you've got to be very, very solid and have a very solid foundation underneath you. So you have money, you have a stable life, and then you can be a very good poker player. And that's why I'm such a dangerous poker player, because I'm so strong behind. You know, you've got to feel really strong and positive about what you're doing in your life, and have money if you want to play poker. It's very difficult if you're going to just get staked. You know? It's always a difficult living. So think of getting your life in order, be responsible, not addicted just because you want to gamble, and then treat it as a sport and a hobby that you want to keep improving, something like golf, you know. You also need so much luck in golf, you know. You can be a great golfer and keep missing the birdies like Sergio Garcia does, and you know, you're never going to be like a superstar. You need a bit of luck.
Actually, it happened to me yesterday when I was playing the tournament. I was at the beginning at the same table with Sean Dean, and as it, for me personally, was the first tournament. I was shaking altogether, but and Sean did a few little mistakes during few hands, so he's a human being after all.
Everyone makes a lot of mistakes. For me, I make a lot of mistakes. You know? In everything I do, you know. That's why we're all here on Earth, because we're learning. that's why we're here to make mistakes.
And Tony, one last question about the Estonian players. Poker in Estonia has been really, booming. During the last few years it has exploded, and today it's flying. We have tens of good quality up-and-coming players. What do you think, if you dare to dream with me, do you think any of Estonians have the possibility someday to become as famous as you, to play as big a tournaments as you have played, etc.?
I think it's very, very likely. On the balance of probabilities, in the future there'll be all bigger people than us, and there'll be people that'll play much higher stakes and have much more talent, and we're just here to enjoy our time now, and then hopefully it keeps getting better for the rest, But look, Estonians have it in them, and there'll be a lot of new players coming through over the next few years.
Okay. Thank you, Tony. It was a pleasure to speak with you, and good luck in the field. Thank you.